Constitution of the Republic and organic law, states of emergency, organic law, national security. In this regard, President Maduro has signed and ordered the implementation of the decree declaring a state of external commotion throughout the national territory in order to protect the rights of the population, the full functioning of the Republican institutions, and immediately move to armed struggle. The entire country must mobilize to defeat this imperialist aggression. And, on that point, to understand how much Trump, let's say you don't care at all about Venezuela. Let's say you don't care about Venezuela. You don't care about Venezuelans. You don't give a shit. Doesn't matter if it's a 3-year-old baby Venezuelan. It doesn't matter. You don't care about any of them. You just care about the United States. You're like, oh, well, fuck them. Doesn't matter. Do you understand the risk this is putting to the entire world? Who knows where this goes next? Maybe it goes to all-out armed struggles across fucking Venezuela that then spawns armed struggles elsewhere. Maybe Venezuela does their best to send forces into the United States. Who knows where this goes? Maybe China and Russia and Iran and other countries stand up for Venezuela, and all of a sudden you're on the brink of nuclear war. This puts all of us at risk. Donald Trump is playing with all of our lives. You don't have to give a shit about Venezuelans to understand how fucking scary this is and how fucked up this regime is, meaning the U.S. Trump regime. Totally horrific to see, the U.S. behave this way. It was something else I was going to say on the ongoing situation, who they will go after next. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is this also is in line with the National Security Strategy Report that came out a couple weeks ago. I covered it on this show. And it basically said, it made quite clear, we're going to back off China because essentially the United States got their ass kicked in the trade war and realize they need to prep themselves for a war with China rather than attempt it now, both economic and otherwise. So they're backing off China. And instead it says we're going to focus on our hemisphere or our area of influence, which is the Monroe Doctrine, which basically says the United States, the U.S. empire, owns all of Latin America, owns all of North America, owns Canada, owns Mexico, owns all of these things. And we're going to make sure we have those things.